Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says Indian economy will grow at 7.4% this fiscal and next year. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari pitches for rate rationalization for power purchase. Justice Uday Umesh Lalit was sworn in as the 49th Chief Justice of India. And FIFA lifts suspension of All India Football Federation. India to host Under-17 Women's World Cup. Now the news in detail. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that the Indian economy will grow at a rate of 7.4% in the current fiscal as well as in the next year. She said International Monetary Fund and the World Bank have projected India's growth to be the fastest for the next 2 fiscal years, and their estimates are in sync with that of the Reserve Bank of India. Addressing an event in Mumbai, Sitharaman also said that India is attracting new investments, and she said the global situation continues to be challenging and it is not the right time to throw caution to the winds as yet. On the issue of freebies, Sitharaman said there is a need for a rigorous debate on the freebies side. She stressed that political parties making pre-poll promises should make budgetary provisions for taking care of the expenditures and not push the burden on other entities. Union Minister for Highways and Road Transport Nitin Gadkari has pitched for rate rationalization for power purchase. He said there are some states which do not give appropriate rates in accordance with the policy of the federal government. Speaking at an event in Mumbai, he said sugarcane is one of the important crops produced in the country, adding that the government has taken a decision for diversification of agriculture to energy and power sector. Gadkari said with this, a decision has been taken to add 20% ethanol in petrol. The minister opined that a time has come for the industry to discourage the production of sugar from sugarcane and focus on converting more ethanol. He said initiatives have been taken by the government to boost ethanol production. Gadkari said car manufacturers like Toyota, Hyundai, Mercedes and Suzuki have also promised that they will come up with flex engines soon. The minister said the most important fuel for the future is green hydrogen. Justice Uday Umesh Lalit was sworn in as Chief Justice of India today. President Draupadi Murmu administered him oath as the 49th Chief Justice at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Justice Lalit succeeds Justice N.V. Ramana, who retired yesterday. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and several union ministers were present at the ceremony. Justice Lalit will remain in office till the 8th of November this year. Justice Lalit was appointed as Judge of the Supreme Court in August 2014. He is the second Chief Justice to be directly elevated to the Supreme Court from the bar after Justice S.M. Sikri, who served as the 13th Chief Justice of India in 1971. Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavasi has said that at present COVID-positive cases may be less in Kohima. However, the District Task Force, DTF, should meet once in a while to have an overview of the COVID situation. Chairing the meeting of Kohima DTF on COVID-19 yesterday at the DC Conference Hall, Shanavas said the DTF has to be prepared with action plan in order to tackle any situation that may occur in future. He said that the DTF would now have to focus on different categories of COVID vaccination in the district. Briefing on COVID-19 vaccination status of the district, Chief Medical Officer Kohima, Dr. Tumchobini Kikon informed that the district has 62 health units, where first dose coverage till date was recorded at 73.26% for 18 years and above, 56.99% for 15 to 18 years, 17.51% coverage for those between 12 to 14 years, and 44.93% coverage of precautionary dose. Kikon informed that the Indian Social Responsibility Network, ISRN, has taken up Kohima district to create awareness and sensitizing people and increase demand generation. The CMO said that similarly, Zeminu district has been chosen for ISRN team to work as the district shows lowest in terms of performance. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. FIFA has lifted a ban imposed on All India Football Federation AIFF after the Supreme Court terminated the mandate of the Committee of Administrators. The decision has cleared the decks for India to host the Women's Under-17 World Cup, scheduled to take place from 11 to 30 October. World Football Governing Body FIFA had suspended the All India Football Federation on August 15 for undue influence from third parties. In a letter to AIFF, FIFA mentioned that Bureau of the FIFA Council decided to lift the suspension of the AIFF with immediate effect. FIFA said that it will continue to monitor the situation and will support the AIFF in conducting its elections in a timely manner. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur expressed happiness on FIFA's decision for lifting its suspension on the All India Football Federation. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT, has reviewed 40 critical infrastructure projects across India with issues enlisted for resolution with Environment Ministry and Rail Ministry. These included 11 projects previously reviewed under Prakati by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and several Gati Shakti high-impact projects as well. The meeting saw active participation from senior officials from Environment Ministry and Rail Ministry to discuss issues relating to forest clearances, use of railways land, and right-of-way. The two ministries provided timelines for issue resolution. Special Secretary DPIIT reviewed 57 issues in 40 projects with an anticipated investment of approximately 3.37 lakh crore rupees. The Special Secretary emphasized upon the importance of timely completion of projects and the role of seamless coordination between the various departments of the central government to ensure that projects having high socio-economic importance are not delayed. Environment, Forest and Climate Change Minister Bhupendra Yadav stressed on the importance of coastal cleanup. Kick-starting the coastal cleanup drive in Puducherry today, Yadav said land-made pollution is spoiling the ocean environment across the world. The minister highlighted that collective effort is needed to clean coastal areas nearby. He said giving a better sea to the future generation is the need of the hour. As part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the Environment Ministry has taken up 75 days clean-up drive on various beaches across the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in a Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be the 92nd episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, AIR News website and News on Air mobile app. It will also be live streamed on the YouTube channels of AIR News, DD News, PMO and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. AIR will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. All Blacks defeated Mirhilitsa FC at DKL Ground, Kohima, to become the champions of the Morning Premier League MPL 2022 in a thrilling final day. The 5-month-long season that began in April concluded yesterday, which featured a must-win game for All Blacks, who trailed by a point behind Unity FC going into the final game. Japu of Kohima Raiders won the Golden Boot with 21 goals, while Belly of All Blacks won the Golden Gloves with 7 clean sheets. MPL is organized by the Morning Football Association, and this year was the 7th season. And now it's 20 news. Here are the main points again. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says Indian economy will grow at 7.4% this fiscal and next year. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari pitches for rate of rationalization for power purchase. Justice Uday Umesh Lalit was sworn in as the 49th Chief Justice of India. And FIFA lifts suspension of All India Football Federation. India to host Under-17 Women's World Cup. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.